Hello everyone. This video we are going to look for theories of entrepreneurship series. Under that we are going to look economic theory of entrepreneurship, which is given by Papanak and Harris. Okay, and this will be helpful for those who are preparing for UGC NET examination as well as for SET, and those who are studying for especially entrepreneurship studies as well as for school students also, which is helpful to you. Okay, let's see. So we are looking for the series of entrepreneurship until young theory of change in group level patterns we looked already. Okay, so current one which we are going to look for Papanak and Harris, economic theory of entrepreneurship. Okay, so this is what the agenda for this presentation, about the author which we are looking, as well as what is the concept of this theory and what are the economic factors which is affecting for this theory. Okay, and for theory is available in a sense what is a criticism is available, as well as for the conclusions. Okay, so these are all the things only we are going to look in this video. First let me see about the author. So two authors are involved, that is one for Papanak and another one for Harris. So about the Papanak, we are looking for 1962. Okay, his full name is Gustav F. Papanak, and he born in Austria. Later he emigrated to United States. Okay, so what is this person profession? In a sense, he is a prominent economist. Okay, and development expert with a focus on economic growth and poverty reduction. Okay, this person is a prominent economist in US, as well as for development export in a sense with the help of economic growth. Okay, and poverty reduction in developing countries, especially for Asia. So in entrepreneurs, how they are developing, okay, these kind of studies he will do especially for developing countries and for the continent of Asia. And next we look for Harris, and his full name is John R. Harris, and his contribution to the, because where he born, that related detail is not available. Okay, so his contribution for the study of entrepreneurship and economic development, he is a most influential work and linked to the model, that is a Harris Todaro model. Okay, so this model come from Michael Todaro. So based on this model only he developed this model. This is not directly to the entrepreneurship, but it's speaking about economic conditions and entrepreneurial activities. Okay, that is what the thing given here, which focuses on rural and urban migration and unemployment in developing countries. Okay, this Todaro model focusing for the rural to urban migration. So some people available in the rural, and because of business activity they will migrate from rural to urban, right? So as well as whatever unemployment activities available in the developing countries, because developing country in a sense the unemployment rate will be little higher, so that's the reason we will call it as. So he is focusing these two things from this model. Okay, and it's not strictly about entrepreneurship, it's indirectly relates to economic conditions, okay, that will influence for entrepreneurial activity, especially for developing economics. So what he is suggesting in a sense has the same thing only, he is also saying with the help of this model he is focusing for the migration from rural to urban, as well as for unemployment rate. These two will be developing countries only, as well as this author also focused on developing countries. So that's the reason these two person views are same, so they join together and they have given for the theory. So right now let me see what is the concept of this theory. So according to these two person, the economic incentives are the main forces for entrepreneurial activities. The economic incentive, so entrepreneur in a sense, normally the economic will give some additional benefits for them, because they are the one helping for the economic development, right? So or normally they will give some incentives, and from here they are telling there are a lot of economic factors which promote or demote Demote in a sense, the promote will be a higher level. Okay, for demote in a sense, it will be in lower level. So many factors will affect, for a particular person will be in higher level, and some cases it will be in lower level for the entrepreneurship in a country. So let me see what are those factors. So that factors will be the availability of bank credit. So how much of available fund which entrepreneurs are holding. And for the second one, high capital formation with a good flow of saving and investment. So they should keep for high capital. It's a good flow of saving and investment. They will do for investment with the other business as another way for saving also. And supply for loanable funds with a lower rate of interest. Normally you all of you aware about it. Startup fund they are providing for the government, right? And SIC unit also they are providing some low interest rate loans. Okay, these kind of incentives received by entrepreneurs in India. Increased demand for consumer goods and services. So by that way, increased demand for consumer goods and services, by that way they will create an opportunity for them. Availability of productive resources. Availability of productive resources in a sense depends upon the geographic. In particular geographical area, particular business will boom up. So what these people will do, they will migrate from one place to another place. Okay, so the availability of resources, the availability is easily get it by entrepreneurs. And for the next will be efficient economic policies like fiscal and monetary policies. So based on the policies which is helpful for economy, as well as based on this policy will affect for the entrepreneurs also. Okay, if it is increase or decrease, increase also some people gets affected, and decrease also some people gets affected. Okay, so that's the reason it has given for some cases it will promote and some cases it will demote. Okay, and communication and transportation facility, this is also one of the factors for developing entrepreneurs. So what they are telling, these are all the factors they told. Apart from that, economic development was influenced by rationalizing technology and accounting system. If you are telling for economic developed, how we are telling economic developed? So how much of technology has been developed for the respective country, and what about the accounting systems over there? Okay, what about fiscal policy, monetary policy, what about their current account status? Okay, so these two criterias will influence for the economic development. That is what these two theories are saying. Okay, acquiring and effectively using capital play a significant role in economic. Acquiring and effectively using capital, in a sense the bank is providing loan to you, but how we are utilizing that loan, that's very important. That is very necessary for the economic growth. That is what's saying here. Okay, some scholars attribute the growth of entrepreneurship to regional economic factors. Because many scholars is available, they will give for certain theories, but some scholars they are telling the regional the entrepreneurs are getting developed. Okay, the special support will be provided for particular region. Say for example, if you are looking for India, normally we will say Gujarat people are developing for the entrepreneur. Gujarat people are coming forward for more entrepreneurs. Why? In a sense, that particular state will be industrial friendly, because a researcher, one person done for the research, and he explored why only Marwari and Gujarati Vaishyas and Jains excelled in entrepreneurship in Gujarat, despite Jains and Vaishyas being widespread throughout India. Jains and Vaishyas, they are available all over India. Okay, they are the one doing for more business. So what that researcher says, in a sense, that is what the research he conducted. The final result, what he found, the analysis revealed that Gujarat had a business friendly environment. Okay, so that's the reason lot of entrepreneurs are going for that respective state. Lot of industrials are located over there. Okay, so the industrial climate of a region can significantly impact entrepreneurial responses. Although group factors also play a role, according to the various studies. So industrial climate, because of one point of time, some researchers they are telling the respective region will be a industrial friendly, and another group of people what they are telling, various studies in different group factors also will be a improvement as well as developing of entrepreneurship. Okay, so what is a criticism? Each and every theory have certain criticism. So what's a criticism? In a sense, in major point he is focusing for macroeconomic instead of microeconomics. Okay, so monetary policies, countries, government systems, these kind of macro things only he is focusing instead of micro economics for individuals ability, individuals performance, individuals innovation, that and all he not even focus. Okay, that is a main criticism of this theory. So some of the points will be there, over emphasize on economic factors. Okay, so this will focus mainly for the important on economic, over emphasize on emphasize in a sense what, the importance focus on economic factors. He is focusing for economic factors, that is what I already told you, the macroeconomic factors. Limited focus on cultural and social context, so very less focus for this theory for cultural and social context. And he is neglecting for micro, neglect in a sense he omit, okay, for micro level, and he is focusing for macro level for government and system policies. Okay, he is not focusing for individual level differences. The another one, applicability to developed economics. So developed economics, what will be there, he is not focusing, only developing economics only he focused. Failure to address necessity versus opportunity entrepreneur, that's required, right? But he not even address what is the necessary and what is the opportunity available for entrepreneurship. Under appreciation of globalization and technology's impact. So under appreciation, globalization will be a great impact for developing technology, but he underappreciated that one. That is a main criticism of this theory. And weakness in policy recommendation, he is focusing for policy, government policy, some people get benefited, some people may not get benefited, but fully he focused on macroeconomic, that is a main thing for policy. And another one, static approach to entrepreneur. Static approach in a sense, for a particular approach only he followed, he not followed for all the approaches. So these are all the major criticism will be available this theory. Now let me look on conclusion. What is a conclusion those people are giving? In a sense, many authors has given for economic theory, but these two people only advocate for economic theory, and it has been accepted also. Okay, and they offers valuable insights for the role of economic as well as institutional factors for developing fostering in a sense for developing entrepreneurship. That will be helpful, but some criticism also it's faced because of macroeconomic factors. Okay, and downplaying of individual and cultural influences and providing limited policy guidance. Okay, he is not focusing, he is not giving any playing for individual and cultural influences. Okay, these kind of things, that is a negative over here. And to gain a fuller understanding of entrepreneurship, scholars suggest integrating economic, psychological and social factors. So if you're understanding as a entrepreneurship in a sense, we need to integrate all those things, that is economic, psychological as well as social factors, then this will be going into an gain perspective. That is what the final conclusion given for this theory. Okay, so the overall what you can understood this theory. So he focused whoever getting for economic incentives, based on that only the entrepreneurship will be developed. Okay, but the criticism as well as conclusion what they are saying, these two person focus only for the macroeconomic, not focus for the individual preference as well as for microeconomic variables, right? So that's the main criticism. If we are combining all those things in a sense, we can develop for the entrepreneurial activities, and this will be the helpful for economic development. Okay, I think this video will be helpful to you. If it is helpful, you can give a thumbs up as well as comment below if there is any query. If you're a first time user, you can subscribe and keep on watch. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching this. Bye.